What saved this man's 90% silver? We're going to get into that. I do apologize for the late video again, folks, but it's been one heck of a day. I'll be honest with you. I'll get into that also. So please, like, share, and subscribe. The likes really help. I really appreciate the likes. I really do. That really helps get these videos out. Thank you for sharing the videos. If you're not yet subscribed, why not subscribe? Subscribe. It's absolutely free. I'm going to keep you updated what's going on at the shop. Along with silver, gold, and platinum prices. We do all kinds of crazy things on this channel. Come join a crazy guy that works in the coin shop. Thank you for watching. Let's just get into it right now. Got a phone call from the shop. A guy was trying to put 90% silver in a Coinstar machine. And he had a tray full. And he kept dumping in, it kept going into the discard bucket, discard bin. Finally, he kept trying it. It's not clicking with him yet, I guess. And another customer says, "Can I help you with something?" He says, "Well, it's not taking my change. Is it bad change?" The guy looked at it, he says, "Well, it's actually pretty good change. It's 90% silver." Kid had no idea what it was. So he says he recommend to take it to the coin shop. And he recommend our shop. So the guy helped him put it back in the bag. It was in the canvas bag, folks. Okay? It was in a canvas bag. Apparently, I go down to the coin shop. And they needed my help to explain to this young kid about silver and gold. So they said, "You know a lot more than we do, Chris. The owner's not here. Can you possibly come in and talk to this young guy? He's willing to wait for you to come down here." So I'll be down in 15 minutes or so. I'm working on trying to get the wash machine fixed. It was right after my first video that I did this afternoon, folks. Parts on the way for the wash machine, so we're good there. Hopefully that's what it is, the solenoid. Thank you, whoever wrote that in the comment section. And my last video. Thank you for your help with that. I didn't know what the gosh darn thing was called. So I asked him, I says, my first thing is, this guy didn't know he's putting there. I says, "Where did you get this from?" I'm thinking he may have stolen it. But he didn't come off like he was stealing it at all. He says, "Well, we had a death in the family," and I didn't ask who it was. And I said, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that." He says, "They left it for the family. I was just trying to cash it in." And I said, "You have no idea what you have here, right?" He says, "Well, now I know it's 90% silver, but I don't know what the value is." So we ran it through the counter. It ended up $488.60 $488.60. And he says, "I was just going to put the cash in the bank." And so I says, "Wow," I says, "you're a little bit more than $488.60. I said, "I can give you 22 times face for it if you really want to sell it." It's over $10,000, folks. So if we take, I'll show you right on the calculator, $480 times 60 times 22 face. That is $10,749.20. The kid didn't know what. The kid just about had a mistake in his pants. Let's call it that way. He said, "You gotta be kidding me." Well, he said a little bit more than that, but I'm trying to keep the language as clean as I can. I said, "No, I'm not kidding you." So I says, so I started talking about silver. I said the value is silver. And I didn't tell him about my YouTube channel because the owner don't like me really doing that with the new people. I said, "You may want to watch some YouTube videos on 90% silver. Learn some history on it." I said, "You got a pretty good penny right there right now." I said, "Silver goes up, it's going to be worth more." So he says, "Well, I know about, he says, we do prep." I said, "Well, this is a good prepping tool to have in your stack," I said. The point of all this, folks, is is this guy didn't know. He was young. That probably has nothing to do with it. If you're going to leave somebody silver, gold, platinum, do yourself a gosh darn favor. Leave a note at least in the safe, wherever you keep it at. This stuff is worth XYZ at the time. And you might need to update it every single month. Have a log. Trust me, it's going to save somebody from getting robbed. By taking it, if someone knew if it was worth something but don't know how much, there's some coin shops will take advantage of that. Luckily, Coinstar saved the day in this instance. This is the second story now I'm bringing to you of this. I mean, but we got to thank Coinstar for not accepting them. We got to thank the guy that helped him out too. And so, I mean, this is crucial. Have a log, folks. Let people know. Yes, I understand you might not want to let everybody know, but if you're going to leave it to somebody, you don't have to really let them know. Get some gosh darn paperwork together. Wherever you keep your silver, gold, or platinum, leave a note behind. At least. Leave business cards behind for your local coin shops. Put Pinback's 1-800 number in the book as well for contact information. I mean, what happens if that Coinstar machine did accept it? Think about that. So he did say, well, one silver, it looks like he said, it looks like the machine accepted one dime. I said, well, that one dime may not have been silver. It might have been a little bit worn down and it's just accepted that one dime. Luckily, if it was silver, well, he lost one dime then. It's not a big loss. But luckily, it was spinning it right back out. He had dimes and quarters. If we want an honest coin shop, I told him, I said, I really would like the dimes, but I says, we're out of dimes right now. I says, we're really hurting on dimes, but I says, I want you to do your research first, sir. He was very happy. And he says, I cannot believe it's worth this much. He says, I'm in shocked. I said, you need to sit down. You need a bottle of water. You need a soda. He said, I just need to sit down for a few minutes and call my dad. I said, well, I said, if you need a ride home, I said, we can do that too. You can come get your car later. We don't want you getting in an accident because you're all on your nerves now. The guy was able to walk out after that, folks. But do yourself a favor. I cannot say this any clearer. Make a gosh darn note. You know, what happens if it was not a Coinstar machine? What happens if it was a machine at these credit unions or these banks that count change? I don't know if those coins would come back through or not. I don't know. I just don't know that. It just goes to show, you know, people are not letting people know. And I know there's probably people out there have been taken advantage of some coin shops or a pawn shop. Don't put your family in that situation, folks. Just don't do it. You know, check out channel sponsor Pinbacks if you're looking for silver, gold, or platinum. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. They have the 800 number right on the top right hand of the screen, folks. Write that number down as well. Even if you're not buying anything today, converting today, have them as another outlet to sell later for you or for somebody else that you leave your silver and gold to. Because we never know what these coin shops are going to pay. Pinbacks might be able to offer more at the time. Yes, you got to ship it to them. That's going to cost a little bit of money, but let the people make the decision for themselves what is a better route for them. Thank you, Pinbacks, for sponsoring Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer out there, because it's not possible without you. I'm a little overtired today, folks. Grandmother was complaining that her washing machine was not working. Pulled the gosh darn thing apart. and watch a couple YouTube videos. It looks like it is, I guess the pot's called a solenoid, a hot water solenoid. So I ordered the pot. Water's not pumping through. The line was jumping, so it was only on the hot water side. So hopefully that's what it is. I'll let you know tomorrow, maybe second video tomorrow, maybe the next day, if that actually worked or not. You know, I just don't have another $300-400 to throw away for a person to come over and try to fix this and charges an arm and a leg for it. I try to fix things myself as best way I can. It looks like a pretty easy job. Yeah, I might have said a few choice words when I was trying to get that solenoid out. It was on there so gosh darn tight, but I got it out. I'm happy with myself with that. I'm not no mechanic. I'm not the best person to fix appliances, but I've also fixed the refrigerator a couple times with 2 different parts. But my grandmother still gets mad at me. Sometimes she calls me good for nothing. Oh well, I guess I'm good for nothing. But really, I mean, you know, she just gets so wound up that something's not working. Well, wait a day. It's not going to happen overnight. We just have to cope with life sometimes, folks. Take it day by day. Just like we stack silver day by day. It don't come all at once. This is why I say cost average your stacks. And hopefully someone will look after you and do the right thing for you when you need to sell. Transfer it, make a transaction where you do gold to silver or silver to gold. That's my plan later. But who knows at this point what I'm going to do. I like silver too much. I think silver is undervalued. Some people are in the panic mode. Silver has not performed well. Silver has performed, has it been great? No, okay? But still, we're still up more than Bitcoin for the year. We are still really outperforming the stock market for the year. And we outperforming most of these stupid meme coins as well. So what are we really complaining at? We able to get more at a lower dollar cost average. Stack it while you can, folks, at these cheaper prices. If you're able to stack it, stack it. Don't compare your stack with anybody else's stack. And hopefully this guy that came in today learned a little something. I said, if you have any more questions, I told him, I said, come in and ask us. I said, because that's what we're here for. We don't want to take advantage of anybody out there. And thank God he came to us. I mean, if he went over to the other coin shop up the street, I think they would have told him the same thing as us. But there's another coin shop close by. They may not have been so honest. So that is what I'm saying, folks. Get to know your local coin shops as well. Get their business cards. Get to know the people at your local coin shows too. Get business cards if they have them. Of course, write down Pinback's number as well. We're going to take this one day at a time, folks. Every day is a new day. You never know what's going to happen at the shop next. And it just amazes me. There's so much people that need education. And it takes time. And I understand some people say, I'll give up on this person. Don't give up. Don't give up. You know, try it a different way. Try to explain it a different way. Try to send them different videos. No, keep going. Keep plugging it out of the way. Don't give up on anybody. We got to try to help as many people as possible. So I ask you again to share the video. I ask you again to like the video. If you're not yet subscribed, come subscribe. It's the only way we're going to get the information out there. The more thumbs up I get on these videos, the more YouTube pushes these videos out to see more and more people get educated, folks. This is what we want. To help other people out. You see someone in the comment section. You guys have done a great job on this channel, helping people out with their answering comments back, replying, engaging each other. Let's keep it going, folks. You folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, and platinum, reach out to me. My email's in the description of every single video as well. I do get back to you all. Check out my good friend Sobriety and Silver YouTube channel. He's doing a giveaway this Sunday, Easter Sunday. He's giving away 2 ounces. One of them I donated. He's donated another ounce. He's donated. Another YouTuber is giving him an ounce of copper as well. Check him out. Make sure you subscribe to him as well, because you got to be subscribed to him, and he's got the giveaway video in his thing. It's not too late to sign up for that too, folks. Maybe you'll be the lucky winner with that giveaway as well. I will see you guys in the morning. Thank you for watching. Coin Shop Chris is out. Again, I apologize for the late videos today.